A child says goodbye to his father, one of dozens of people killed in Israeli strikes. A stark warning from the UN inside a Gaza hospital.
This hospital simply cannot take more children with the wounds of war.
The 35th anniversary of World AIDS Day brings renewed hope for a cure. And expelled. The US congressman accused of fraud, lying and stealing, George Santos, is kicked out of the House of Representatives. Well, today marks the 35th World AIDS Day anniversary. This year's theme, Remember and Commit. The event serves as a reminder of the global struggle to end HIV-related stigma and work towards a day when HIV is no longer a public health threat, which could be as early as 2030, according to a recent report from UNAIDS. The World Health Organization estimates that there are 39 million people living with HIV worldwide in 2022, and 630,000 people died of HIV-related illnesses worldwide in that same year. However, 2022 also marked a 38% decrease in new HIV infections for the first time in 2010. The Federal Appeals Court in Washington has said that former President Trump can be sued over the Capitol riots that happened on January 6, 2021. The unanimous opinion allows civil lawsuits against Donald Trump to move forward. Former President Trump had claimed that he's entitled to sweeping immunity from the lawsuits. The former UK Health Secretary Matt Hancock has told the COVID inquiry that if the government had acted more swiftly, the third lockdown could have been avoided and schools could have stayed open. Mr. Hancock was giving evidence for a second day. He said the current Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, who was Chancellor at the time, would have put enormous pressure on the then Prime Minister Boris Johnson not to close everything down again.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
And SpaceX has launched a rocket carrying South Korea's first military spy satellite. The mission intensifies the surveillance race with North Korea, which successfully put its own reconnaissance satellite into space last week. South Korea plans to launch a total of 5 spy satellites by 2025, with the aim of having a 24-hour watch over the Korean peninsula. Well, the film industry is already looking towards the Oscars, and an early favourite is what's being described as a savagely satirical film called American Fiction, challenging racial stereotypes. The new movie follows an African-American writer whose publishers only want black stories that feature drug dealers or slaves.